Okay, hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Mitesh Khatri here again. Today is very, very powerful. I've been wanting to do this session for a very long period of time. How to overcome any addiction in your life in just a few sessions. I promise you, we'll work together, and not just are we going to break addiction, we're going to learn a strategy to break any addiction in your life, absolutely anything you want. So everyone start telling me in the chat window whether you are on Zoom with me. Only my platinum members are here on Zoom with me. So I'm putting myself on gallery view. I hope everyone can see each other. Hey platinum members, say hi to everyone on YouTube here. So these are all our platinum members. They're on Zoom with me. But those of you who are on YouTube live with me can also type in the chat window. Those of you who are on Zoom with me can also type in the chat window. What is the one addiction that you would like to stop starting today? Tell me now. In the meantime, those of you who don't know me at all and you're meeting me for the very first time on YouTube, my name is Mitesh Khatri. I and my wife Indu Khatri, we are Law of Attraction coaches. This is our best-selling book, The Law of Attraction. Let's learn about how do we really let go of our addictions. So starting with that, like I said, first question, what would you like to remove your addiction for? So some people are saying addictions about mobile. Some people, I'm reading these points for you on the screen. Wasting time on entertainment, social media. Let's see what are people saying on YouTube also. People are saying smoking. Some people are saying drinking. Whoa, some people are even saying overeating, procrastination, overthinking, oversleeping. Some of you are saying some of you are a person like a boyfriend. Okay, laziness, alcohol, tobacco, chai, phone addiction. Okay, perfect. Now, whatever you want to let go of your addiction for, let's first understand directly what controls our addictions. Two words. Everyone write down pain and pleasure in the chat window quickly. Come on. People who are with me on Zoom, which is platinum members, as well as people who are on YouTube live, write down pain and pleasure. So at any point of time, these are the two things that are controlling our addictions in life. Pain and pleasure. Let me explain how pain controls us. We are engaging into a particular addiction, whether it's good or bad, doesn't matter. Whether it's a cup of tea, whether it is smoking, whether it's drinking, whether it's a particular person whom we are addicted to, doesn't really matter. The reason we are addicted to that is because we have this illusion. Everyone write down the word illusion. We have this false belief. Illusion means false belief that engaging into that activity will take away some pain. How many of you agree with that? Raise your hands. Yes or no? Somewhere we strongly believe engaging into that activity takes away some pain of yours. Everyone on YouTube in the chat window say yes or no. Example, people who smoke. Do you really think when they take that first smoke in their life, whether they've been smoking for 10 years or whether they're smoking for the first time in their life, whenever people smoke, they take that first drag. Do you really think they smoke like this and say, yum? Do you really think people react like this to smoking, everyone? No, nobody reacts to smoking like this. Everyone tell me if you've ever tried smoking, or if you're a smoker yourself, or even if you sit next to a smoker. People who are on Zoom with me, unmute and tell me what's your first reaction when you even smell a cigarette, or if you taste a cigarette for the first time. What's the reaction? Come on.
Pathetic.
Mm-hmm.
Pathetic.
Perfect. Yeah.
Pathetic. I don't want it, right?
Yeah.
Not a single person in the world, not a single person in the world when takes a cigarette for the first time feels that, wow, it's amazing. Nobody. So then why do we smoke? For two reasons. One, now this can be applied to cigarettes, this can be applied to social media, anything. Two reasons. One, the illusion it takes away some pain. I'll give you an example. A person who starts smoking for the first time is sitting with some friends who are already smoking, right? And let's say his friends are forcing him, try a smoke, try a smoke, try a smoke. Maybe he takes the first drag. And what happens for the first time anybody who smokes? They cough, right? So he's like, oh. His friends start laughing. Yes or no, everyone? His friends start laughing. When his friends are laughing, what does he feel? Pain or pleasure? Everyone show me your hands. Yeah, he's feeling pain, right? It's like, oh my God, my friends are humiliating me. My friends think I'm not good enough. Some friends even say it on your face saying, "Tu rehne de, bachchon ki baat nahi hai. It is not meant for children. This is for adults." What are you feeling? More pain, right? Now you want to run away from that pain? Yes or no? Somewhere you feel, if I smoke, that pain will go away. Okay. Second reason we smoke is pleasure. The illusion of pleasure, not pleasure, Illusion of pleasure. Everyone write down illusion of pleasure. You have this illusion that if you smoke, you will feel pleasure. What kind of a pleasure? In this case, you feel that if you smoke, your friends will like you. If your friends like you, how will you feel, everyone? Pain or pleasure? Show me your hands again. Pleasure, right? What happens? You take a drag, and this time you're conscious because you don't want your friends to hate you. Do you want the pain of your friends hating you? No. So when you're taking your second smoke drag, you're being very conscious, right? And you want your friends to like you. Yes or no? So you tell your brain, it's tasty, it's tasty, it's tasty, it's good, it's good. You take your first, second drag, and you're very conscious. You don't cough. You're controlling yourself. You look at your friends and say, it's not bad. Actually, achhi hai. How many of you know this is exactly how people start smoking? Yes or no? Right? Then they look at their friends and their friends are like, Are wah, mera ustad, ab tu bada ho gaya. Now you've grown up. Friends are giving you pleasure. Yes or no? So you start believing smoking is pleasure. Not smoking is bad. Over a period of time, you start believing something. What do you start believing? You start believing that if you smoke, stress goes away. How many of you have heard some smokers saying, यार बहुत stress हो रहा है, चल एक cigarette पी के आते हैं. Have you heard about people talking like that, right? So they have this illusion smoking takes their stress away. Is it actually true? Does smoking really take the stress away? Hello? It does not, but it's an illusion. It's a false belief. Everyone in the chat window write down false belief. It's a false belief. It's an illusion. We believe smoking, drinking can take the stress away. It actually does not. But we believe it will take the stress away, so we move towards the activity. Now, I'll tell you what are some of the biggest pains that we are all running away from, because of which we get into addictions. But first, I want to explain the science to you. Second reason we move towards it, because we feel pleasure. If I smoke, I will be relaxed. So two things. Step number one, everyone take your hands like this. Say, step number one, stress goes away. False belief, remember? So that's pain, running away from pain. Second reason we are engaging into a bad habit or a bad addiction, desperation for pleasure, which is, I will be relaxed if I smoke. Take any addiction in the world. The root cause is the same. This is why people are addicted. We are either running away from pain or we are looking for pleasure, and actually both. Yes or no? Correct? People who drink, why do they drink? They are running away from some kind of a pain, and they want some kind of a pleasure, which they get only after drinking. Correct? That is why we are addicted to it. Mobile. We are running away from our surroundings, going into that mobile because we are bored being with people. We don't want to be with people. So you go to your mobile, you're running away from pain. Mobile, it gives you instant pleasure. You're looking at videos, you're looking at other quotations, you're smiling at looking at things, some photographs, some baby laughing. It gives you a lot of pleasure. So you're moving towards it because you're getting pleasure. You're moving away from something because you believe that if you don't do this, it'll give you pain. Yes or no? So now, how do we remove this addiction? Everyone write down, break the illusion. Break the illusion. पहले इस भ्रम को तोड़ना पड़ेगा. क्या भ्रम? कि इस एक्टिविटी से पेन गायब हो जाता है. नहीं गायब होता, उल्टा पेन बढ़ता है. Example again. People who smoke, people who drink, people who do too much social media, people who watch too much internet, people who watch too many bad movies, people who get into bad relationships, it may look like in the moment you're running away from some pain to get into that activity or that addiction. But the moment you experience that addiction, 5 minutes after that, you feel, why did I do it? How many of you agree with that? So actually, it's not removing your pain, it's adding more pain to you. But unfortunately, you're in the illusion that engaging into that activity takes your pain away. So here is what the exercise I would like all of you to do. Step number one. This is more of a workshop, not just theory. Everyone ready to do this like a workshop? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, so here is the exercise. Take your notepads and write down. Step number one. What addiction are you involved with? I want you to take some critical ones. Addiction of a particular person who's not healthy for you. Addiction of cigarettes, addiction of alcohol, addiction of social media, addiction of shopping, What are the negative addictions that you're involved with? Write down just one thing for now, just one thing. Okay. Have you written that down? Everybody here on Zoom, raise your hands. Perfect. Now write down, what illusion do you have? Which feeling do you think will stop in your life if you engage into that addiction? I'll give you my example. Many, many years ago, I used to be a smoker. And I remember I was always running away from the feeling of stress. And I had this illusion that if I smoke, my stress goes away. Now, write down, what is that feeling first. All of you here, whether you are on Zoom or YouTube, come on, quickly. What's the feeling you're running away from by taking help of that addiction? Quickly write it down. Now start telling me in the chat window, everyone, what's the feeling you're running away from? What's the pain that you're running away from? What are the current life conditions that you're running away from by engaging into that bad habit? Boredom, unacceptance, overeating. Well, overeating is an activity we are getting into. Is food also an addiction, everyone? Yes or no? But why are we eating? Because we are feeling, if I eat, I'll be relaxed. Yes or no? But that's the pleasure part. Why are you engaging into this food? Because you feel, right now, if I feel, that pain will go away. Which pain is that? Recognize that pain first. Sadness, stress, discomfort, not having control in my life and don't want to experience that. Okay. So everyone write down two primary pain points that we all have. Two primary pain points that we all have. If you understand these two primary pain points, you'll realize we are all running away from these two things. Point number one, the pain of lack of love. The pain of lack of love. Somewhere we feel less love in our life and we want to run away from that feeling. Second, the pain of feeling not good enough. I am not good enough. These two are the primary pains that we are all running away from. How many of you agree with that, Rachel? Right? For an example, somebody who does not feel loved, will they be in pain all the time? Yes or no? Yes, they will be in pain. Now, can you live in pain all your life, everyone? No. So you have to run away from that pain. That's human nature. Yes or no? That's human nature. So how do you run away from that? This is where addictions come in. Addictions that give you, everyone write down, instant pleasure. Instant pleasure, right? Listen, if you have a headache, will you not go for an instant Ceridon? Yes or no? Yeah, because you've got a headache right now. You want to move away from that headache. You'll find a Ceridon that will make you relaxed. Question. Does a Ceridon really cure the root cause of a headache? No. It only covers up the headache. It does not really cure the headache. But you have this illusion, headache is gone. Headache is not gone. Pain is still there. You are not feeling the pain anymore. Ceridon numbs your pain, nothing else. Like basically a medicine numbs your pain, nothing else. Correct? What pleasure are you getting? Relaxed feeling. Lack of love. Feeling not good enough. How many of you here are realizing you are going through this pain and you're running away from this pain? Type in I in the chat window, everyone, if you're realizing what I'm saying. Right? People who have issues in childhood where their parents did not love them enough will always be in potential threat of addictions because they always feel not good enough. They always feel not loved enough. So they will be addicted to finding people who love them. Now, will people always love you forever? Hello? Not really, right? Now, when people don't love you, again, you go through pain. I am not lovable. I am not good enough. I am not lovable. I am not good enough. And then what happens? You run away from that pain by engaging into an activity that gives you instant pleasure. What are the things that gives you instant pleasure? Food, mobile, movies, right? This is what I call as low quality pleasure. Everyone write down low quality pleasure. Instant pleasure is not always bad, but the point is, what is the quality of pleasure that you're engaging with? Is pleasure bad, everyone? Hello? Is it bad to feel good? No, it's not bad to feel good. It's okay to feel good. It's human to want pleasure. The problem is we are engaging into low quality pleasure. Again, mobiles, entertainment, all of this. Like some people get engaged into porn. Why? Instant pleasure, but low quality pleasure. Alcohol, smoking, low quality pleasure. Because we have this illusion that it is taking the pain away. It's not taking the pain away, it's only covering the pain. Second illusion we have, again, I'm repeating, it is giving me pleasure, which means it is making me relaxed, it is making me feel good, it is making me feel powerful. It is temporary. Everyone write down, addictions give us temporary pleasure only for a few minutes. Temporary pleasure only. But we are not realizing that because we are in that illusion that this pleasure is permanent. But we all know this is temporary pleasure. Example, a person who's addicted to alcohol gets into that alcohol. Let's say a person is having, let's say, beer. Now, the person is having beer because he's running away from some feeling first. Yes or no? I'm telling you, if a person is going through lack of love, lack of feeling not good enough, failure in their career, failure in their relationships, will they feel like drinking? Yes or no? Yeah, because they're running away from stress. What will alcohol give them? Temporary pleasure, temporary relaxation. That is why they're drinking. But that's low quality pleasure. Now, is that pleasure going to be permanent? No. After how much time the pleasure will go away? 4 5 hours, maybe all night maximum. Yes or no? Next morning, when this person wakes up, everyone unmute and tell me. First thing the person feels when they get up in the morning is what? First thing in the morning.
Headache. Headache.
Headache,
Regret.
Pain.
Headache, dizziness.
over
The word
hangovers.
regret. Yes or no? Everybody, the moment they realize, oh, the pleasure is gone, the first thing they feel is regret. And then you make a decision. The decision you make is, आज नहीं पीऊंगा. Today I will not drink. Today I will not watch so much mobile. Today I will not engage into smoking. Today I will not do this bad habit. And then what happens? Same thing repeats again and again and again. Tell me for how many years you've been addicted to anything that you're addicted to. Tell me in the chat window, everyone. कितने सालों से आपके addictions चल रहे हैं? Tell me in the chat window. In Zoom, some people are saying 1 year. Let's see what is the addiction levels in YouTube. कितने सालों से आपका addiction चल रहा है? 10 years, 20 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 5 years again, 20 plus years, 15 years, 3 years, 2 years, right? And what's happening? Every day you tell yourself, आज से बंद. Raise your hands. Every day you tell yourself, yes or no? And every time you feel, now I'll be able to do it. But you're not able to do it. You're failing again and again and again and again and again and again. For so many years, I'll tell you why you're failing. Because you're not taking care of the root cause. You need to break the illusion that your pain is gone when you get engaged into that activity. You need to break the illusion that you get pleasure when you get engaged into that activity. So here's the exercise I would like all of you to do first. Please write down, when you engage into that activity, my pain which I feel is going away is an illusion. Write this down. My pain which I feel is going away is an illusion. In fact, how many of you agree, later next day, there is more pain in engaging the activity? Yes or no? Okay. Second, write down, my pleasure is also an illusion. My pleasure is also an illusion. So here's what I would like all of you to do. People who are in platinum here, try to switch on your webcams and do this exercise with me. Right hand on your heart, everyone, and repeat with me. Any pain that I'm running away from and engaging into this activity is actually an illusion. The pain never goes away. This activity never helps. The pain never goes away. This activity never helps. The stress never goes away. This activity never helps. The feeling never goes away. This activity never helps. This feeling never goes away. This activity does not help. Lack of love does not go away. This activity does not help. Feeling not good enough does not go away. This activity does not help. Open your eyes and check how you're feeling. Do you feel like engaging into that activity right now? No, you're not, because it's breaking the illusion that it will take the pain away. It will not take the pain away. Now try the second activity, everyone. Repeat with me with your right hand. The pleasure that I feel is not only temporary, it is low quality pleasure. The pleasure that I feel is not even pleasure. I am getting more disadvantage than any pleasure from this activity. The pleasure that I feel is temporary. It's low quality. The pleasure that I feel is temporary. It's low quality. The pleasure that I feel is temporary. It's low quality. The pleasure that I feel is temporary. It's low quality. Now repeat both the exercises with me again. Right hand on your heart one more time. Everyone close your eyes, even on YouTube, and do this with me. The pain that I feel is gone, is not gone. This activity does not help. The stress does not go away. This activity does not help. The pleasure that I feel is temporary. It is very low quality. The pleasure that I feel is temporary. It is extremely low quality. Okay. Everyone, unmute yourself on Zoom. Open your eyes and tell me, do you feel like engaging into that activity right now?
No.
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 Not right.
Whatever you are addicted to, imagine that activity right now. Do it now. And don't be scared. Just do it now. Close your eyes and imagine doing it and see what happens. Open your eyes and tell me, do you feel like engaging into that activity as you're closing your eyes and you're trying to do it? Unmute and say yes or no.
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 Because right now you are present to the thought and you're inside the illusion. Everyone unmute, tell me, are you inside the illusion or is the illusion broken for now?
The illusion
Broken.
Broken. But now this new reality, you need to start living in again and again and again. You need to break this illusion completely. So what I would like you to do is repeat this exercise as part one of our series. We're going to do multiple series of breaking addictions, of overcoming these addictions. This is part one. Until I meet you in the next video live, I want all of you to make sure that you repeat this exercise as many times as you can. And even if you engage into that activity, while you are engaging into that activity, I want you to do this. Right hand on your heart again, everyone, and repeat with me. The feeling that I am running away from does not go away. This activity does not help. The feeling that I am gaining from this activity, the pleasure that I'm getting from this activity is temporary. It's extremely low quality. Now, I want one of you to do this activity with me on Zoom. And remember, you're live on YouTube. Who wants to do this activity with me as a volunteer? Raise your hands. You sure? Okay, great. So let's go, Wakul. What are you addicted to?
I'm addicted to smoking.
Smoking. Okay, done. So hands on your heart and repeat with me. By the way, do you have your cigarettes around you right now? No? Mom's here. All right, I get that. Okay. All right. But you have your cigarettes in the house somewhere? So do you go out and smoke? Twice a day, 3 times a day, multiple times a day? Don't worry about your mom.
Once a day.
Once a day? Okay, done. So usually when? Morning or evening?
Evening.
Evenings. So for an example, have you already finished your smoke today or are you about
Yeah,
to?
today I did it.
Today you did it. Okay, done. So right hand on your heart and repeat with me. The feeling that I'm running away from
The feeling that I'm running away from
does not go away by smoking.
does not go away from smoking.
Or which feeling are you running away from? Say that feeling loudly.
Actually, there are multiple feelings I'm running away from.
Give me a couple of them.
Anger, sadness, lack of love,
Okay.
lack
So
of
repeat with
control
me.
over my
The
life.
anger that I'm running away from
The anger that I'm running away from
does not go away even after I smoke.
does not go away even after I smoke.
The sadness that I'm running away from
The sadness that I'm running away from
does not go away even after I smoke.
does not go away even after I smoke.
Now, while I'm doing this with Vakul, how many of you want results while I work with Vakul? So if you want results, you can do the activity with me with your right hand on your heart. Of course, you'll not be doing it for smoking, you'll be doing it for your addiction. If you don't want results, you can only watch Vakul. That's also fine. But if you want results, it's your choice. It's up to you. Okay? All right, so let's go again. Let's hold on. Okay, done. Once again, right hand on your heart, repeat with me. The sadness that I'm running away from
The sadness that I'm running away from
does not go away.
does not go away.
The anger that I'm running away from
The anger that I'm running away from
does not go away.
does not go away.
No matter how many times I smoke,
No matter how many times
it doesn't matter how many years I smoke.
it doesn't matter how many years I smoke.
My pain is not going away.
My pain is not going away.
Smoking is not helping.
Smoking is not helping.
I thought it is helping.
I thought it is helping.
It is not helping.
It is not helping.
In fact, I feel more anger,
I feel more anger.
more sadness
I feel sad.
every day.
I didn't get it.
Doesn't matter
Doesn't matter
how much I smoke,
how much I smoke.
the feeling is not going away.
The feeling is not going away.
Now tell me the pleasure that you feel after you smoke.
I feel calm. At least I think I feel calm. But
Yeah. So right hand on your heart, repeat with me. The pleasure that I feel,
the pleasure that I feel,
calm emotion that I feel,
the calm emotion that I feel
is an illusion.
is an illusion.
And it's even temporary.
And it's even temporary.
And it's extremely low quality.
And it's extremely low quality.
In fact, I feel more stressful
In fact, I feel more stressful
every time I smoke.
every time I smoke.
The more I smoke,
The more I smoke,
this pleasure is useless.
this pleasure is useless.
Every day I regret.
Every day I regret.
But I keep smoking
But I keep smoking
because I feel I will get the pleasure of feeling calm.
because I feel I'll get the pleasure of feeling calm.
But now I realize
But now I realize
it's very low quality calm feeling.
it's very low quality calm feeling.
Now think of smoking in your mind. Imagine going for your cigarette and check how motivated do you feel to engage into this activity. Each one of you who are doing this exercise with me, imagine getting engaged into that activity and check how motivated do you feel to engage into that activity now. Yes, Wakul, you can open your eyes and tell me. Do you feel motivated to engage into that activity of smoking now?
No, I'm more hesitant now.
More hesitant. This illusion needs to be broken more and more and more and more and more.
Okay.
In fact, you need to even do this with full awareness when you're smoking.
Okay.
So it's like you're taking a smoke and you're like, this feeling is not going away, and you take a drag. This feeling is not going away, and you take a drag. This feeling is not going away, and you take a drag. The pleasure that I'm feeling is pathetic. The pleasure that I'm feeling, the calm that I'm feeling is not actually calm, it's an illusion. And keep taking that drag. And I guarantee you, you won't be able to finish the whole cigarette. Because what's controlling your addiction is the pain and the pleasure.
Mhm.
And what we are breaking is that illusion that smoking takes any pain away or gains any pleasure. It does not. And you know the truth.
Yes.
Tell me if I'm not wrong. You feel regret every single day.
feel regret. I feel more stressed in the evening after I come home as well. It's a lot of work. So yeah.
So for the next 24 hours, I want you to do this exercise of repeating this to yourself as many times as you can. I'm not even going to say twice a day or 3 times a day or 4 times, as many times as you can. Whenever you think of cigarettes, every time I want you to repeat this with me. In your head, imagine I'm doing it with you.
Okay.
The feeling that I'm running away from is not going away. Cigarette is not helping,
Yes.
right? And I'll tell you the biggest emotion that you're running away from, which I told you, the primary emotions. What is that?
Sadness, anger,
The two primary emotions I told you that we are all running away from:
lack of love,
lack of love and not being good enough.
not being good enough. Yes.
Somewhere you feel not good enough for not being able to take control of situations.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And that creates your anger. That creates your sadness, your helplessness.
Mm-hmm.
And the more you feel that, the more you feel lack of love. And then the more you feel lack of love, you feel the only way you can relax right now is instant pleasure of smoking.
Yes.
But you're in that illusion that it takes the pain away, but it does not.
I got
Make
it.
sense?
Yes, it does.
Perfect. Thank you very much for volunteering. Everyone over here on Zoom, please unmute, give him a high five, say thank you very much for volunteering. Let's go.
Thank you
Thank you
very
very
much.
much for
Very much for
volunteering.
volunteering.
Congratulations.
All right. How many of you can see this is not easy?
Volunteering, Vakul.
In front of hundreds of people and being a volunteer like this? Yes or no? But that shows me the value that he already has for breaking this addiction. Like, how many of you really wanted to raise your hands, but you did not? Be honest. Come on, be honest. Okay. Now, this is your chance. Next time I ask you to raise your hands, take the opportunity to value breaking that addiction. You were there in the value session today. Take the opportunity to break that addiction now. Next time, raise your hands every single time. Everyone clear about that? Give me a thumbs up. Perfect. So I'm not going to do the entire breaking addiction session today. I'll tell you why. I want you to practice with me, not just learn with me. I don't want to give you knowledge and let you go and say, do it now. I want you to practice with me and I want to break your addiction with me in the next few sessions. How many of you are game for that? Yes? Great. So first thing we want you to do is from now till the next video, which is possibly tomorrow night, 10 p.m., maybe day after. I don't think tomorrow because tomorrow I'll be traveling somewhere to pick up my nephew. So in a day or two, we'll be doing another live session. You will get the notification on YouTube when I'm doing the session. In case you want to be informed when we are doing the next video, make sure that you're subscribed, like this video, share this video with people whom you think need help with addiction. Subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you're getting email from us next time we are doing the second part of this video. Exercise that you need to do, assignment that you need to do is repeat again and again. Once again, right hand on your heart, everyone repeat with me. The feeling that I'm running away from is not going away by engaging in this activity. The feeling that I feel I am gaining, the pleasure that I feel I'm gaining is temporary. It is very low quality. Just keep repeating this exercise until the next session. What we are doing right now is this. If you've ever seen a big wall, right? If you try to break the big wall in one go, will it work? No. What you need to do, now, if you break the wall from any direction, it will not work. But do you know that any wall has some weak points? Yes or no? Those are called as the right spots to break from. So what I'm doing right now is I'm showing you what are the weak spots of your addictions. And every day we're just going to hammer one at one place only, for the next 24 hours or for the next 48 hours until I come back next. We keep hammering over there. And then the next video, we hammer at another place. At the next video, we hammer at another place. And in the next 3 or 4 sessions, I'm telling you, you will be able to break your addictions. I have broken my smoking addictions, my alcohol addictions, amazing addictions I have broken. I have helped people even break addictions of drugs. Okay. It's absolutely possible if you follow through this entire activity with me, this entire video series. So how many of you here promise to be with me in all these parts of breaking addictions? Type in I promise in the chat window now. Perfect. So one last time, everyone do this with me. Right hand on your heart. The feeling that I'm running away from. The feeling of lack of love. The feeling of not being good enough does not go away by engaging in this activity. The pleasure that I feel, the feeling of relaxation that I feel, is actually temporary. It's very low quality. In fact, it's pathetic. There's no pleasure in it. That's it. Just keep repeating this as many times as you can until I meet you live next time. How many of you promised me that? Give me a thumbs up again. Perfect. So before I leave, I want 3 or 4 of you only on Platinum here to come on video and share your experience. How are you feeling after you doing this activity today? Just part one itself, how are you feeling? So who would like to share? Just raise your virtual Zoom hand so I can ask you to share. Okay. Good thing is Vakul wants to share to start with. Rest of you, raise your virtual Zoom hand. In the meantime, we complete with Vakul. Yes, Vakul, how are you feeling? What's your realization today?
Uh,
Unmuted you now. Go for it.
my realization was most of what you said was actually true. The whole reason that I started smoking was because of the illusion that uh, I gained control of some parts of my life. But as soon as I finish smoking, it's a whole task for me not to get caught at home, and that gives me more stress than what smoking does. So
Yeah.
I'm going to try my best to move away from it right now. So yeah,
Perfect. The good thing is you don't need to try your best anymore.
yes,
You just need to follow these steps. That's it. Don't try your best. If
okay,
you if you feel like smoking, smoke. Just do this what I said. While smoking, you say the pain I'm running away from is not going away.
okay,
And then take another drag and you'll realize your brain will say, "Are you stupid?"
okay,
Because the whole reason you're getting into that activity is to run away from the pain.
mhm,
And your brain will say, "But if the pain is not going, what is the point smoking?"
mhm,
And if you even do the second part that smoking is not taking away my not giving me any pleasure, no relaxation, no calm, it's all low quality. It further tells you this question that what's the point of smoking?
yes, I'm going to try this.
Yeah, promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for sharing that, Vakul. Awesome. Yes, next, Akansha. What have you realized? What have you learned?
Uh,
Go.
Good evening, sir. So
Good
the
evening.
basic thing that I realized today was that any feeling that we are getting out of these kind of activities, any addiction, I'm not into smoking, but I've seen people who are addicted to smoking. These feelings are so temporary that we never realize it. But now that we said it out loud, we realize the importance that this is not a long-term feeling that we are getting. The happiness or the source of every drag that people have, and they realize that they're feeling happy or stress, de-stressed. It's so temporary and it's so minute
Yeah,
that it's not prolonged thing. So they want to be in that denial zone forever, and that's why they keep on having it. So if we are able to like this 5 minute of activity was so powerful that I think anybody can break any kind of addiction that they have towards anything.
actually
It's
true.
just the power of mind.
Perfect.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing. All right. Rahul. Yes, Rahul. Go for it,
Yeah,
Rahul.
hello, sir.
Hi, Rahul.
Since I joined your one day meet, it has been 4 days. I haven't touched it. That's the
Oh,
secret.
you've not been smoking since then? Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Amazing. Congratulations. And how have you
And
found this activity?
like today's session is also very important. It has motivated me to, strong feeling of not being carving and something like that. It's really powerful. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Rahul. Okay, so that was Rahul going to Khyati. Yes, Khyati. Go for it.
Hello, sir. So it's really, sir, I am already practicing with you NLP and all. I have a lot of addictions which I have overcome. But one addiction which I told today was mobile, because I am a software person and I have to be on mobile like 24 by 7. But I have got that
False
realization.
belief. False belief.
Yes,
Generalization.
generalization. Yeah. But the thing is, now by today's session, I realized that it is okay to keep aside that thing, and it's okay. It's all illusion that I have to be there by 24 by 7. So that is where I got that realization. And yes, with that, I also got into my mind that if I am not there on that mobile, I can do so many things. Means I can read books, I can give my time to so many things where I can grow, give my time to my family, and really it is really a good realization to move aside from that. So that's why this session really, sir, it is powerful, and with NLP I'll be practicing this as well. Thank you,
Oh,
sir.
thank you for sharing, Kathy. All right. By the way, everybody here who's also doing NLP with me, is this also NLP? Yes, it is. I'm scrambling some of the VAK sequences here, right? Okay. Sonewang, let's go. Yes, Sonewang, go for it.
So I'm really grateful for this lesson that we had today, because I have addiction to eating sweet things like cakes, and I just cannot pass a day without eating something really sweet. So what got me today is because you said that the pleasure is a low quality pleasure, and my heart just went for that, because I always want to eat that, and since it's now low quality for me, I think that it's more of like now a limiting belief, or just more of empowering belief to say that, okay, now you're empowered to think that if this is not good for you, you can take something else like a healthy food and all that. So I'm
Correct.
thinking that that particular aspect, I'm going to work on it today. And also phone addiction, because I'm always on my phone, but most times not on lessons. I would love to be in class doing my courses, but I'm on social media chatting and looking at videos. And
Oh,
so it's a low quality pleasure. I'll try to do my courses today, because I'm actually valuing my courses now, and
correct.
then trying to put a lot of energy to it.
So let's do a test right now. Right hand on your heart and repeat with me, everyone, again, along with Sonewang. The feeling that I'm running away from
The feeling that I'm running away from
by eating sweets
by eating sweets
doesn't actually go away.
doesn't actually go away.
The pleasure that I feel
Pleasure that I feel
by eating sweets
by eating sweets
is so temporary.
is so temporary.
It is so low quality.
It is so low quality.
Now think of any favorite sweets and check what's your motivation level to have that sweet now. Interesting expressions there. All right, you can open your eyes now. That was a good test. Perfect. So just keep repeating this exercise again and again and again. Okay? Awesome. All right. Thank you for practicing. Couple of more people. So Sri Hari. Yes, Sri Hari. What was your addiction? What's your realization?
So I am addicted to watching Prime videos. Like whenever I feel sad or frustrated or bored, I watch Prime videos, movies, everything. So whatever you feel, it's so true. Means even every after watching the video, I feel that it's not improving. Means whatever is like it's not improving.
Because it's
But
an illusion.
yeah, but means I think I get relaxation, but it actually doesn't. I doesn't get relaxation.
Okay.
When I went in, I usually it's so into it. Means that awareness is not. I just wanted to run away from this. Means whatever I was feeling, just run away from whatever I was feeling in this. Means
Correct.
by watching the Prime video.
Perfect. And what is the feeling that you were running away from?
Sadness, frustration, boredom.
That's right. So right
Yeah.
hand on your heart, repeat with me. Let's do another test, everyone. The feeling of sadness, boredom, frustration
Of sadness, boredom, frustration.
that I think goes away while watching movies doesn't actually go away. It is still there. Doesn't matter how many movies I watch. This sadness is not going away. This frustration is not going away. The pleasure that I feel by watching movies is so temporary, so low quality. It never satisfies me. Now check what's your motivation level to watch a movie right now or to go to Prime Video. Open your eyes, answer the question. So right now, do you feel like watching Prime in this moment? No. Because we are breaking that illusion. Got that? Perfect. So keep doing this exercise again and again. Thank you so much, Free. Okay, so how many of you got a lot of value from today's session? Give me a thumbs up. But the question is, will you practice this every day? Yes, until I meet you in the part 2 of today's video. People who are on YouTube with me, even though I was doing this live for my platinum members, I wanted to do this free session live on YouTube because I know how many people need this session right now. So I need a little help from all of you to spread this video to as many friends and family as you can who are going through unnecessary addictions in their life. And they feel like if they engage one more time, their pain will go away. The pain doesn't go away. I want you to help spread this message that the pain going away is an illusion. The pleasure that they feel is an illusion. And it's best that we spread this message to as many people as you can. If you agree, what I would like you to do today is make sure not just like this video right now. There's a thumbs up sign in YouTube. The more you like the video, the more people like the video, this video gets automatically spread to many people through YouTube. Share this video with as many people as you can. Make sure that you've hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you get an email when the part 2 of the video comes in. Okay. Take care, everyone. I hope you got a lot of value from today's session. I will see you soon in part 2 where we'll absolutely smash your addictions. Okay. Thank you very much. Everyone, let's say bye-bye. And what do we say in our live sessions are nowadays? Everyone, I love you, remember? So giving all of you a chance to unmute yourself. Everyone say bye-bye. I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
Bye.
I love you.
Thank you, everyone. YouTube, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.